review of Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Now, begone! Hello everybody, it's the frickin' Thin Critic here, and today I am bringing you this magical and fantastical review of the Chronicles of Narnia, the Voyage of the Dawn Treader. I can't talk like that, that is going to hurt my voice. Okay, the plot of the Dawn Treader is this: the kids go into the magical world of Narnia, again, and this time they meet up with Prince Caspian. Again. So together, Prince Caspian, the kids, and their annoying, and when I say annoying, I mean annoying cousin of theirs, go out to search for the 7 swords to stop the green mist on Dark Island. I think Dark Island, I don't really, you know what, I really don't care. It's, you know, it's Narnia, it's magical, Alright, so my main problem with the Narnia series, and probably everybody's main problem with it, is its blatantly obvious religious symbolism. Now, I don't mind it when a movie is using religious undertones and religious symbolism to try and tell a story, like The Green Mile, for example, but this one is just so obvious and so forceful. They're not even trying to do a good job at hiding it. There's one scene in the movie where Aslan even says, "I have another name in your world, you must follow him." I mean, really? I mean, I know that C.S. Lewis was a Christian novelist, but really, you gotta use some better symbolism in there, and it's gotta be way less obvious, but who knows, maybe that's the point, maybe he's trying to bring you into Christianity. Ooh, I don't know. My other problem with this Narnia movie in particular is that they bring in some new characters out of nowhere. They serve no purpose to the plot, and they don't move the story forward at all. They're just there to add like 5 or 10 minutes to the movie is all. Like, there's this one girl in particular, I mean, if you guys saw the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. This one girl, she comes in, she sneaks onto the Dawn Treader, because, I don't know, she wants to save her mommy or whatever. Nothing. She does absolutely nothing. To be honest with you, I don't even know her name, and, I don't know, I thought it was something that was really stupid of them to add in. It served no purpose to the plot. As I said, it's just stupid. Why even do that? Alright, and my last complaint, I'm sorry, this is kind of becoming a rant here, but, the kid who plays the cousin of the Pevinsons, he is just so goddamn annoying. I mean, honestly, never has there been a time when I wanted to slap a kid in the face so many times. Like, seriously, if there was a hit counter next to me, I think it probably would have broken. Cause, just, I mean, the kid is so whiny, and, you know, they put him in these situations, these dangerous situations, where he might die, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. You know, this kid is just a whiny brat. I really don't care if he dies in this movie or gets hurt at all, because I don't like him. And the same goes for everybody else in the movie. It's not that I don't like the other characters, it's that I don't really care about them. I don't really feel any motive to actually feel for them, or care if any of them get hurt. I don't really even want them to continue on this adventure, per se, because I don't really know anything about them. I think that's a main problem with the Narnia series, is that there's really not enough backstory for these characters. I mean, I know there are 2 other movies, but for me, I never really felt like any sort of connection to any of these characters, and I think that's a major problem with the movie. Well, I'm done with all my complaints towards this film, so now it's time to talk about the movie's saving grace. No, not you, Aslan. And obviously, that saving grace was its special effects. They looked outstanding, I'm not gonna lie. I loved the effects in this movie, like, especially with the dragon and the, I don't know what the hell that creature was at the end of the movie, but that thing was pretty damn cool. And who can forget the Dawn Treader itself? That thing looked amazing. I know that thing wasn't CGI, that was built by hand, people, and that just looked really well done. So, to all the people that worked so hard on that thing, you guys did a great job, because it really did look great. The action is also a lot of fun too, mainly towards the end at the climax of the movie with the whole big fight with that giant, I don't know what that is, monster. It was a lot of fun to watch. Director Michael Apted really knows how to direct some fun action scenes, and he did so really well towards the end. It's a shame that there wasn't more action, actually, because the other action scenes, they were like sword fights, oh wow, they were so boring, honestly. I was very uninterested in those sword fights, especially because it's a PG movie, so you don't even see anything. You see, I've fallen down. Oh, great. You've killed me by pushing me. Everything else in this movie was just very boring, actually, and I really didn't care at all. To be honest with you, I didn't actually realize what the plot was until like halfway through the movie. And I don't think that's supposed to happen with a movie like this that's very plot-driven. So, you know, I think if the movie can do that better next time, you know, they can have a better movie. This one is definitely much better than the second film, Prince Caspian, because in that one I actually nearly fell asleep. But this one, it was mildly entertaining, but definitely not something that you have to see in theaters. It's not something I would ever actually even see again. But if you're into the Narnia series and that kind of stuff, I haven't read the books. I was never a big fan to begin with, so maybe that's why I didn't really like it all that much. But if you guys are, this is probably the movie for you. It's not for me, though, so I'm going to give it a pretty low rating. I really just didn't like this movie that much. I know its effects were great and all that, but I'm actually going to give it 1.5 out of 4 stars. Out of my experience, I just didn't enjoy it all that much. But maybe you might, so give it a chance out there. You know, I'm just here to express my opinion, not to give you your own opinion. So see it for yourself. Yeah, I'm the Freaking Film Critic again. So long.